You too, man. Finally got a day off work. Back on live, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh yeah, let me play my song for y'all, man, before we get started.
Got the butcher on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Oh, yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like, oh. Ha, you will be like, oh. I don't give a about it. All my lit.
You too, let's get it.
And all they throats lit. We don't really give a, we be on that dope shit. My freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered.
My freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered. I mean, I know y'all like that, man. I got it. It's catchy, it's catchy.
Rappers on that whole shit. Heard you and your bro snitch, but y'all supposed to be the clique. Yeah, supposed to be the gang. Man, I think these lame, we'll get a pay. Yeah, we'll get a pay. And my bitch gets
you too, let's get it.
All my chains.
I got like 30 minutes for y'all today, man, so let's go ahead and knock this out.
Brain, talking about leaving some stains. Yeah, talking about reaching for some. Talking about beefing by the when she get beef from all the clique. Yeah, she get beef from all the clique. When she get beef from all the when these little hoes see. My freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Before I let you pimp me, squeeze it till it's empty. My freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered, my freeze unfiltered. Got the bitch.
You too, what's going on, man? Hey, man, y'all like my song, man? I know it's catchy, man. I know it's catchy, man. What's going on today, man? We back with another live, man. Hey, them people finally gave me a day off, man. They finally gave me a day off, man. I can go live, man. I can go live with y'all, man. Talk my shit a little bit. So, man, let's go ahead and get into the subjects of the day, man. We gonna be talking about Lil Durk update, man. You know, he got a new indictment out there, man. They done got my boy hemmed up. We can talk about Shannon Sharpe Accuser. He got another accuser came out, and she did an interview on Shannon, man, and they ain't looking good at all, man. So let's get on the little Durk situation, man. So, man, if y'all don't know, man, y'all know Lil Durk lawyers was coming out trying to get him bond, saying the lyrics in his songs. You know, they indicted Durk on the lyrics on his song or whatnot. So to come to find out, the lyrics in his song that happened way before the murder happened in Los Angeles when they accusing Durk of killing Quando Rondo, cousin Lil Pav. So they was trying to get him off. So all last week they've been having this little campaign, man. Lil Durk lawyer was on I seen him on at least about 3 or 4 interviews, man. So the feds came out with a new indictment. Durk got new charges and everything, man. Durk can't catch a break, man. Hey, them boys want his ass bad. They want him bad. So yeah, man, they came out and indicted Durk on new charges, man. Let me go ahead and pull that up for y'all, man. And it's crazy, man. Crazy. So, man, this Durk and new charges, his new indictment, man. They trying to get my boy hemmed up, man. But, man, they said on May 1st, 2025, the grand jury returned on the second superseding indictment, charging defendant Banks and his co-conspirators with crimes arising from the August 22 murder of SR, that's Lil Pav, including an additional charge of stalking resulting in death. So they added a new charge stalking, resulting in death. See, so what happened is them lyrics. No, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish reading it for y'all, man, before I get into what actually happened. But defendant Banks has presented a false narrative that he is being prosecuted and detained because of his violent lyrics. This claim is and has always been baseless. So what the Fed is saying, Fed, see what it is. The Feds got that wrong. The Feds indicted Durk on lyrics. They didn't know the lyrics wasn't. He didn't even made. It was a fan. It was a fan made lyrics. Cause I don't know if y'all see the video going on YouTube where in one of Durk's song they got Quando Rama screaming like no. That happened. Well, Durk's song happened way before the murder happened in California where Lil Pab got killed. So the feds know they messed up on that. So all last week, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? Lil Durk lawyer was on every interview talk about, oh yeah, they got him locked up for, they got him with lyrics, man. They got him on lyrics, this and that, this and that. So the feds know they fucked up. So what the feds did, they like, you know what? Y'all can have that little lyrics. We taking the little lyric, we taking the lyrics out the super deed indictment. And we gonna add another charge with it. So what the feds saying, the feds like, yo, we not tripping about no indictment. What about all them other things he got though? What about him flying with one of the co-defendants over there in California a day before the murder? What about the cell phone records? What about all this shit right here? So the feds saying they ain't worried. What this indictment is saying, the feds say they're not even worrying about them little lyrics. What about all these other things? That's crazy, man. They be like, hey, they want him bad, boy. It's crazy. So where I left off at, this claim is and has always been baseless. The SSI contains no allegation about the defendant's lyrics. Instead, just like every iteration of the indictment before it, the SSI contains significant allegations that show defendant's alleged role in the execution style murder of SR, which is Lil Pab, on a busy street corner in Los Angeles. These allegations and the other evidence that court considered during the defendant's December 24th detention hearing leave no doubt the defendant is an ongoing danger to witness in the community and a flight risk. He should remain detained pending trial. So basically what they're saying is Durk ain't getting out, man. Durk ain't getting out. That was a good move he did last week, though. That was a damn good move his lawyer was doing. It was a good and bad. It was a good and bad move because it was a good move. His lawyer trying to get him out, but his lawyer made the feds mad as hell. They mad as hell. Lil Durk, man, Lil Durk ain't getting out, man. And look, and they add that flight risk. See what Lil Durk mess up at? When he booked them plane, he booked them 3 flights before they. I think when it was last year before he got arrested, Durk booked like 3 different flights, man. And when he was going to get on the private plane flight, that's when they arrested him. So that was a bad look, man. But the lawyer trying to say Durk always booked flights like that, but it makes no sense. Like, why would you book 3 flights? And you already know you're gonna get on this flight. Why would you book 3 flights? And that don't make no sense. But yeah, man, the feds trying to say, man, the hell with them lyrics. Yeah, we fucked up on them lyrics, but they added another charge for stalking on Durk. So yeah, the feds ain't letting up, man. They ain't letting up at all, man. They trying to get Durk head, but they want him bad, boy. They want Durk bad. And like I said, it's all Durk. It's on Durk, man. So whenever you got that much money, man, you ain't got that shit to do, man. This get out the way. Just get out the way. Get out the way, man. But yeah, that's what I got on Durk, man. They got Durk hemmed up. Durk trying to come home, but they ain't letting him come home, man. I don't see, like I said, man, this new charge that's stalking resulting in death, that ain't a good look, man. That ain't a good look. That's worse to me. That's worse than the lyrics they took out. Cause they trying to say Durk know what was going on. Durk went to California a whole day before the murder, stalking. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey, man, I wish the best for him, man, but it ain't looking good at all. At all. Man, we got Shannon Sharpe, man. Let me get on Shannon Sharpe, man. Let me get on Shannon Sharpe. Let me get on Shannon Sharpe, man. Hey. Boy, it ain't looking good for you at all either. You ain't in the situation with Durk in, but damn, it's looking bad for you, It's looking bad for you. It's looking bad for you. And let me tell you about Shannon, though. Hey, man, that little OnlyFans chick, man. That little OnlyFans chick had Shannon around this bitch going crazy. Had his head gone, boy. Had him all fooled up. So Shannon had another accuser came out and she did an interview. She did an interview, I think, of the U.S. Sun, if I ain't mistaken. The U.S. Sun, man. She did an interview, man, and yo, like I don't believe the first accuser, the young one, but this one right here, man, she kind of convincing me, man, because what she been saying about Shannon, boy, and she came out to sue Shannon like 2 years ago. It ain't like it ain't just like she been suing. She just started suing Shannon. She started suing Shannon in like 2023. So she been out. It just, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't, nobody ain't really know about it yet. So let me pull that up for y'all, man. Her interview, man, and let y'all listen to this bullshit. Shit. Let me start this shit. Over. Oh, my bad, my bad. Let me get it right, man. Let me get it right for y'all. Let me get it right for y'all. Let me get it right. Smell good.
It was the biggest argument that we ever.
Oh, this how she look. Man, I thought I seen the picture. That must be with her younger picture. Cause they say this happened like 2010. What else? 15 years ago. Damn, she aged bad. Shit. Well, she aged horribly, man. Cause the picture I saw, she ain't look nothing like this, boy. God damn, Unc said Unc got him goddamn young and old, boy. Unc is not bullshit. Let me play this for y'all though. Let me listen to what she's talking about.
Ever got in, and he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand.
Hey, boy.
We met in actually the press room at the Broncos, April of
That's her right now?
2002. And but we didn't start talking until we met up at a club at Blue 67 in Denver. I don't know if anyone is listening from Denver, but yeah, we were at a club at the same time. We didn't go together. We just happened to both be there, and so he started talking to me, and started pursuing me pretty heavily.
Hey, Shannon, you got you one for Denver. I thought Denver was like one of the racist cities you can go to. Shannon, you got one enough from Denver, boy. And then, yo, Shannon, do you mess with any black girls? Any black women at all? Cause all your accusers coming out, all on white, man. Every last one on white, man. Hey, yo, Shannon, let me ask you a question. Ain't you grew up from the South, man? Your mama, you always like to talk about what your grandma. Let me tell you what my grandma told me. Your grandma ain't never told you, cause you grew up in Georgia. I know you went to Savannah State. You grew up in Georgia or somewhere around in that area. So your grandma and mama ain't never told you, hey man, leave them white girls alone. See, you done start making all this money, all this moolah, and you think goddamn it's all good. Your money gonna change stuff, man. Hell nah, Shannon. Hell nah. It's still the same. The white girls done got your ass him up, boy.
From then on, I resisted for a while because I was a reporter and I didn't want to mix the two. But he's very charming. And we dated until the 2010 incident, and then it came to abrupt end because I wanted, we were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me.
What led up to that fight? That 20.
Yo, Shannon, you gotta stop threatening these white girls, man. Cause like in the audio of the young chick, you threatening her too, Shannon, man. You about 260 pounds big like that, man. You can't be threatening these white girls like that, man. Cause they get scared. They get scared and gonna run. That's why you got all these lawsuits in your ass, man. I don't know if it's because you taking steroids or what, Shannon. But hey, man, you can't be threatening these white girls like that, man. They get your ass hemmed up now. Times change, but they ain't changed that goddamn much.
10 fight that you guys, I know that the argument ensued first before he allegedly raped you.
The argument was about the fact that he had removed one girl from his house and put another girl in his house and didn't tell me. And
okay, let me rewind this. So he removed one girl from the house and put another one in the house and didn't tell you. So if he had told you, it would have been all right. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like you mad because he ain't told you that he brought another girl to the house. So if he had informed you that, okay, I'm about to move another chick in, you would have been all right. That would have sounded like to me. Or maybe I'm reading this shit all wrong.
He had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating. So I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time. Room at the Broncos.
Hold on.
2002.
My bad.
And but we didn't start talking until we.
Hold on. My bad.
And
I'm trying to figure out.
But we didn't start talking 2002.
I'm trying to.
20. No.
Well, I left off at my bad.
But we didn't start talking until we met up at a club at Blue 67.
I'm trying to
in
figure
Denver.
out.
I don't know if anyone is listening from Denver. Same time, we didn't go together. We just happened to both. And he started pursuing me pretty heavily from then on.
Did you say something about the husband?
Because I was a reporter and I didn't.
In my bad, Chad. I'm trying to find out where I left off at. I thought she said something about the husband just now. I know I'm not tripping.
We dated until the 2010 incident, and then it came to abrupt end because I wanted, we were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he raped me.
What led up to that fight, that 2010 fight that you guys, I know the argument ensued first before he allegedly raped you.
The argument was about the fact that he had removed one girl from his house and put another girl in his house and didn't tell me. And he had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating. So I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time.
Hold on. I got a question. How the fuck you supposed to date your husband? How did she say she was dating Shannon and her husband at the same time? How the hell do you date your husband? I'm confused, man. I'm confused. So my thing is, how the hell you getting mad at Shannon for moving another chick in, but you got a whole husband at the house? You dating? I don't understand what she's saying about I date my husband and Shannon at the same time. How the hell you dating your husband? You act like goddamn you a single motherfucker and goddamn you just out here dating. You a whole married ass woman and talk about you dating Shannon and nah, you married to your husband and you fucking with Shannon on the side. She made it. Chat. She made it sound real good though. She made it sound real good.
Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, you know, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person.
You ain't faithful either.
It doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
How you talking
Can you
about?
tell us just broadly? I know it's probably painful to relive this situation.
Hold on, man. She expect this man to be faithful for her, but Shannon probably looking at her like, you a whole married lady, and you getting mad about all this dumb shit. Why? I don't understand why she wanted Shannon to be faithful to her, but she got a whole husband at the house, probably wondering where the hell she at while she getting her shit beat down. And y'all heard that goddamn the Instagram live when he would holler about old Michelle, which I think is still some bullshit. I think that shit was goddamn some made up shit. But I'm gonna leave that shit alone, man. I'm trying to leave Uncle alone. I ain't trying to get him that much, man.
But can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So it was the biggest argument that we ever got in. And he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no, because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees.
I can't believe this chick there, though.
Penis in my mouth. And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed.
What she did?
And this was all. Put me on the bed, penis in my mouth, to my knees, put his penis in my mouth. And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And, this was all a struggle. So I had said no. And
all right, this right here sound like the same thing that young girl was talking about how Shannon forced. Hey, Shannon, look here, man. No means no, man. You can't be taking, and then when you dealing with these white women, man, you can't be taking the coochie like that. You can't be doing that, Shannon. That's a no. I'm telling you, man, you cannot do it. So now they suing you now. I'm thinking about the police gonna come goddamn do a criminal goddamn case against your ass, man. Just like how they did Diddy, because first Diddy got sued and now goddamn Diddy locked up on criminal charges. Hey, Shannon, you better be careful, man. You better be careful. Damn, man. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Shannon. Like, at least you should have had a black one on this or something, man. All your accusers are white, man. But your country ass, you come from the goddamn country, man. You know better than that shit, man. No means no. No means no, Shannon.
I said,
oh, my bad.
No, even though I was thinking that. And so it was the hardest. Yeah, this is too hard. I remember he got dressed and he knew what he did. And so, I just kind of escorted him out the door. And then I wasn't going to do anything about it. Sometimes when you're with the person for a long time, it's hard for you to realize that they're being the perpetrator, even though you know it, you don't want to admit it. And there's so much going through your mind. But then he started coming at me. If I tell anybody, he'll use everybody he knows to destroy me, which he basically has. And then he started making other threats against my life, threats, he just was so worried that it would get out, and I wasn't going to do anything. But when he kept calling me at work, and when he kept, just very aggressively behaving, and I could see it wasn't going to go away, and he said he was going to destroy me, and he was going to kill me, and told me he was watching me, and all that. I just went and got a protective order. I'd had enough. And unfortunately, shortly after, he doxed me, and my address got out, and I had somebody stop by my apartment, which had a door that led right to the side. It was basically on the sidewalk. And somebody came up to my door and said, "Shut up," screamed it at the top of their lungs. And I had my daughter in there right there. And I was like, oh, no. And so I went in.
All right, so she just
also.
All right, okay. Hold on, let me pause this shit. She said somebody came at the door. I mean, how you know it was Shannon though? Because you did have a husband too, right? So how you figure the husband? How do you figure your husband in came and goddamn didn't set up, bitch? How you figure it was Shannon though? You had a whole husband you been fucking with Shannon with now, fucking on your husband with Shannon. So how you know it was Shannon that came by and said that? How you know him and your goddamn husband's not? Because I'm pretty sure your husband been goddamn mad about that shit. Mad a black man that came and goddamn dick down my wife and shit. So your husband probably been on your ass, not Shannon.
At my house, somebody came to my house and sat out front of in the driveway while my daughter was there alone. Someone came to my house, someone came to my apartment, and after my daughter called me, that's when I went straight there.
So after you rescinded the restraining order, was there any other weird stuff, or did it kind of just die down?
It died down. I tried to move on with my life. We may have talked, I think, once or twice. But then he started going on television. He came to my job, Turner Broadcasting, went on TV at CNN, and it was my job to put the videos from.
Hold on, Shannon. So this lady had a restraining order out on you, and you went to her job to do an interview. Like sometimes you gotta say no, Shannon. Like I know the money probably was good, but damn, if somebody had a restraining order on your ass and you went to her job and did an interview any goddamn way, boy, hey Shannon, you was bold. Hey, that money had your ass goddamn fool, boy. You was bold as hell, Shannon. Like you went to her damn job and she done had a restraining order on you.
Up to YouTube for CNN. That was part of my job. So I'm putting up this video, and here I see Shannon at my job talking about domestic violence, and the co-host mentioned that, oh, you had one that was just totally dropped, made it look like the police dropped it, not that I had gone down and withdrawn it. It created a picture that wasn't accurate, and that was a very hostile work environment.
I'm going to ask something that might be a little sensitive or might sound insensitive, I should say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask it because it's a question that I'm sure people are wondering. Why didn't you file a police report when he raped you?
Because I was scared for my life. He said he would use it. Everybody he knows, and he knows lots of police officers. So I didn't know that if I went down there, that would be one of the people that he knows. Atlanta has a problem with corruption down there. And I was too scared to go to the police, because when this happens, you're in a trauma mindset. You're not in a, every day you and I are talking here like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should do that. No, you're like fear for your life. You're traumatized. You're not thinking straight. You're having anxiety and panic attacks. And I was worried that he would, get a hold of this police officer, and who knows what would happen. And so it was just a decision, and it's a decision a lot of rape victims make, to not go to the police. They always say the woman is crazy. Hey, I might be at this point after everything I've dealt with. But back then, no.
It ain't looking good, Shannon.
Definitely not crazy. And to see him paint me the way that he did. First off, I'm not somebody crawling out of the woodwork to talk about my connection with him, like he insinuated in his statement. I've been out. I've been suing him.
What's your message to his latest accuser, who's been doxing? What would you say to her if you can send a message to her?
I pray for you. I have been there. I've been dealing with this for 15 years, so I know what you're going through.
All right, that's enough of that shit. It's enough of that shit, though. It's enough of it. And look here, man. That first accuser, the young one, I don't believe shit she talk about. I think that shit's a whole setup, right? That's a whole setup. But this accuser right here, no, she kind of got me thinking, goddamn, Shannon done been doing some shit he ain't supposed to do, man. This how the way she's talking, man. She all calm and shit like that. The first one, I don't believe shit that young one said. I don't believe that shit. I think she set Shannon ass the fuck up. I think she set Shannon ass up. But the second one is the older woman, man. I don't know, Shannon. She got me thinking, bro. She got me thinking. I know everybody else thinking your ass is done. But yeah, that ESPN job, I know you. It's a wrap for that. You was all right before this one right here came out, Shannon. Shannon, I think you done. I think you done now, Shannon. It ain't looking good for you, boy, because she was suing you ever since 2 years ago. And then you had another accuser came out a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, your ass, I think your ass done. Now I think that $100 million deal is over with. And I hate it for you, Shannon, man. I hate it for you, boy, but you done got yourself in a predicament, boy. It ain't looking good for you. You got all these different women coming out. But that's how it worked. It only take one to come out. It only take one to come out, and then you'll see an overflow. It's like you'll see more one come out, then you'll see another one come out, and I won't be surprised if another one come out after this. That's how it worked, man. Just like that Diddy case, man. It only take one to come out, and you will see the rest of them coming through. Even if you didn't do nothing to them. That is how it works, Shannon. But the last one, the old chick right here, I don't know, Shannon, boy. It ain't looking good for you at all. At all, man. But let me go ahead and get off here. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And to my subscribers, man, I appreciate the support. This is Mike Phrase Unfiltered, man. I'm gone. Give y'all a little crowd noise. And let's get it.
Tried to put you on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like old. Ha, you will be like old. I don't give a about it. All my lit. Yeah, and all they throats lit. We don't really give a. We be on that dose. My free John Filter, my free John Filter, my free John Filter, my free John Filter. Yeah, rappers on that whole shit. Heard you and your bro sneak, but y'all supposed to be the clique. Yeah, supposed to be the gang. Man, I think these lame. We'll get a pay. Yeah, we'll get a pay. And my dick is a day. Hit the club with all my chains. Hit the club with all my mains. We'll whack a brain. Talking about leaving some stains. Yeah, talking about reaching for some. Talking about beefing by the. When she get beef from all the clique. Yeah, she get beef from all the clique. When she get beef from all the. When these little hoes see. My free John Filter, my free John Filter, my free John Filter, my free John Filter. Tried to put you on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like old. You will be like old. I don't give a about it. All my lit. Yeah, and all they dopes lit. We don't really give a. We be on that dose. My freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter. Yeah, rappers on that whole shit. Heard you and your bro sneeze, but y'all supposed to be the clique. Yeah, supposed to be the gang. Man, I think these lame. We'll get a to pay. Yeah, we'll get a to pay. And my dick gets a day. Hit the club with all my chains. Hit the club with all my mains. We'll whack a brain. Talking about leaving some stains. Yeah, talking about reaching for some. Talking about beefing about it. When she get beef from all the clique. Yeah, she get beef from all the clique. When she get beef from all the. When these little hoes see. My freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Before I let you pimp me, squeeze it till it's empty. My freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter. Tried to put you on the sauce, you still on that old. Then I thought about that head, made me miss my old. Yeah, it made me miss my old. And that so bad, see her, you like old. You will be like old. I don't give a about it. All my lit. Yeah, and all they dopes lit. We don't really give a. We be on that dose. My freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter, my freeze on filter. Yeah, rappers on that whole shit. Heard you and your bro sneeze, but y'all supposed to be the clique. Yeah, supposed to be the gang. Man, I think these lame. We'll get a to pay. Yeah, we'll get a to pay. And my dick gets a day. Hit the club with all my chains.